to just show you the light. It's quite a cool little thing, see? Nice little dinky light. So today we've got something different for the channel. So this is my first sponsored video. Just before Christmas, Hygger reached out to me and asked me if I wanted to do a product review in exchange for joining their affiliate scheme. And yeah, obviously I jumped at the opportunity. So to cut a long story short, they emailed me and asked me to choose from a list of items, really. So I didn't want to just do a review for the sake of doing a review. I'm not really interested in doing that. But I did wait and thought, well, you know, it'd be a good opportunity to have a reason to test a new product out. So yeah, so they sent me a list of items to choose from, and I chose the item which I'm going to be reviewing today. So the item I went for, wherever it is the Hygger Submersible Aquarium LED light. If you can see that, there we go. So the reason I went for this one was because the tank that's just behind me is my Superfish Cubic 30 tank, which is home to my betta. Now, I did a little video on this a few weeks ago now, and there's a bit of an issue with the tank, and well, not really an issue with the tank, more an annoyance really. So the kit light which comes with this tank has two settings on it, which is either bright or sort of relatively dim really. There's no mid setting. And I was looking at it, I was thinking, well, do I change the tank? You know, and I wanted some more flexibility. So that's why I chose this light from Hygger. And I thought, well, what a good opportunity to try this out on the tank and see what it looks like really. So I'm going to give you a little bit of information about the light, and then we're going to get it on the tank. I'm not going to bore you with unboxing and things like that because no one wants to see that. So this light, this submersible light, this is the 8-watt version. Now they do quite a few different versions for different size tanks. I'll leave all the links and everything like that in the description box if you're interested in checking this out for yourself. This comes with a 2-year warranty, and it's got quite a lot of features on it which you might find usually on more expensive aquarium lights. So you get things like there's a 24/7 mode on there where it goes through a cycle of different lights, different lighting periods. It has a built-in timer, so you can set different durations, so you can have 6 hours, 10 hours, 12 hours. And there's quite a broad spectrum of things which you can choose from in terms of colours. The other thing about this, and I'm quite intrigued to try this out, is this is submersible. Now, I'm not sure why you'd want to submerge it in your aquarium. I mean, maybe if the aquarium's deep and there's some plants very low that you know that are not getting much light, you might want to, or possibly, I don't know, maybe just for effect. But we're going to sit it on top of the tank first, see what it looks like, and then we will submerge it. Okay, so we've got the light on the tank. So what I've done is I've just placed it on the glass for now. There is some good suction cups there as well, so you could attach it to the top, but with this tank, the mounting for the existing light is just off center, so it's not really going to do it really. So anyway, so the light is on there, and if I just show you the light, it's quite a cool little thing, see? Nice little dinky light. This is, like I said, this is the 8-watt version. You can get it in much larger versions as well. So if I just sit that there a minute, and I'll just show you the controls. So I've used Hygger lights before, and I think the one I had was like 6 hours, 8 hours, 10 hours, something like that. This one has got 4 hours, 6 hours, 8 hours, 10 hours, and 12 hours. So quite a lot of choice there, which is really good. So at the moment, this is flashing on 4 hours. So what this will do is if you press the timer button at the time you want to start it, it will sort of ramp up slowly through like sunrise, bright light, sunset, and then a moonlight. So if I just show you, so this is on the 4-hour setting, so you could just see there, that is just starting to do like a sunrise setting, and that will go through that. So that's one of your choices. So as I say, you can go for your 4 hours, 6 hours, 8 hours, 10 hours, 12 hours. That's on the timer function. You've also got this 24/7 option as well, which will also, I think that also goes through the same sort of thing. So if I was to press 24/7, so there we go. So if I started that at 12 o'clock, so that's midday, that would go through the whole sort of period of time. Well, I think that's around, if I remember rightly, it's about 16 hours. I think that might be too much light for most tanks. Some people use it and like that. It's not for me, really. I prefer 6 hours. So, but again, that's a great choice you can have. The other options you've got is, so if I do that one, so that just turns it to full brightness, as you can see. It's actually full brightness option, which is not actually that bright. Yeah, well, I mean, I say it's not that bright. This is only a small tank. I mean, it's plenty bright enough, don't get me wrong. I thought it would be a lot brighter, but that's still good. Shows off the better colours nicely. So what other options have we got? So that's full brightness. You've then got your settings down here where you can dim it. So got quite a lot of variance there. So that's full brightness. And the other option is you can set it. What does that do? Not really sure what that does, to be honest. But yeah, as you adjust your brightness here, you can see you got 20%, 40%, 60%, and so on. So I believe you can change the colours here. So if yeah, there we go. So if you press the power button, I'll go through the different ones. So you got your red, you got your green, your blue if you like your moonlight. That's a nice one. I quite like that colour. It's sort of got like a pinky hue to it. It's quite a nice one. That's more like a purple, blue, orange, and red again. And then if you press it again, you get back to full brightness. So I'd say you've got a lot of controls there. You've got your timer option at the top for all your different timers. You've got your 24/7 mode, so you would press this at the time you want it to start normally. So if you wanted to start your lights coming on at 8 o'clock in the morning, you'd wait till 8 o'clock in the morning and you'd press it there. The only thing with these Hygger lights is if for any reason you lose power to your lights, then you will have to reset this up. But again, it's not a massive issue. And yeah, I think these, I mean, as I say, Hygger are not paying me to to say anything or anything like that. It's literally a, review and keep sort of thing. So I'm going to be as honest as I want to be really with you guys. And I think that this is a very good light. I can't really see any faults with it. As I say, you can either use it like this. I'm going to submerge it in a minute and let you see how it looks that way as well. But I think considering the amount of features you're getting on this light, you might, it's a budget light at the end of the day. You'd be hard pushed to find any of these features on any budget lights. They're usually reserved for more expensive lighting equipment. So yeah, I'm a bit nervous about this, but I'm going to get that light inside inside the water. So I was a bit nervous about doing that, and my better's not very happy. There he is. But we have submersed the light, as you can see. And it has given it this sort of nice sort of spotlight effect. So I can see, maybe why you might want to go for this effect in your tank. It's certainly not something I would want to do, but at the end of the day, everybody's different. But yeah, I quite like having the option. If I just go through the lighting again, so you've got your different colours. So there's your red and your green and everything, your blue. So I suppose it's nice to have that flexibility. I won't be using it in this way, obviously. I'll be probably just sitting it on top of the glass for now and seeing how things go. But yeah, I think it's a nice little light. So I'll quickly talk about price. So this light retails at £21.99 in the UK. That's for the 8-watt version. So that's probably about $26 or so. So again, for all those features, under $30, you know, and just over £20, can't really go wrong, I don't think. So yeah, like I say, this is the 8-watt version. And if I just check for a second on my phone, yeah, so 8-watt is for 20 to 43 centimeters tanks, 11 watts for 31 to 58 centimeters, 14 watts for 41 to 68 centimeters, and 17 watts for 51 to 89 centimeters. And obviously the price increases. The 17-watt version is still just over £30. So, I mean, what's that conversion-wise? Is that maybe around $40? Which, that's a lot of light for very little money. And as I say, you really don't need to be buying expensive lighting, I don't think. Not when there's companies like Hygger making lights with all these features for budget prices. As I say, I've had Hygger lights before, and I like them anyway, so yeah, I think this is a great piece of kit. So there we go, that was the Hygger Submersible aquarium light. So if I just grab it again, so this, like I said, this is the 8-watt version. It's quite small, really great for small little tanks, like 30 litres, 40 litres perhaps. Yeah, I mean, there's not really much not to love about it. So it's a budget light at the end of the day. A lot of the features, like the 24/7 lighting mode, the timer function, and all the different colour settings, is something that you normally see on very expensive aquarium lights. So to get all of that in a budget light is brilliant, really. And of course you get your 2-year warranty as well, as it says on the box there. So I think it's a really good light. I think I'm not entirely convinced on, you know, the uses of it. I suppose for me, I would say that this would be brilliant if you've got an aquarium with a lid and you're looking to upgrade the light. You could just mount this underneath the lid. I wouldn't submerge it myself, but then maybe you might, if that's the sort of look you're going for. As I say, I'll leave the links to this in the description, so you can go and check it out. And if you want to buy one, you can buy one. I do get a little bit of a commission, so it helps the channel out. But of course, there's no obligation or anything like that. As I say, Hygger are not expecting me to be completely full of praise, but I can't find any negatives. You know, it's me being completely honest. As I say, I've had Hygger lights myself before that I have bought, and I've been quite happy with them. So, you know, a lot of people might say, well, it's made in China and it's not very good quality, but so many things are made in China now, and even a lot of the high-end products that you might see will be manufactured in China anyway. They just stick another name on there. So I wouldn't let that put you off about where it's manufactured. What matters most is that it's safe, which it is. It's rated for use in the UK or in the US or in Europe, wherever you are. You've got the peace of mind that it's got the 2-year warranty on there. And you've got all those great features. So yeah, a little bit of a different one for the channel. I hope you've enjoyed it. And yeah, like I say, if you're interested in buying one of these, then I will leave all the links in the description. So thank you for watching, as always. Don't forget to hit the like and subscribe button and all that stuff. And I'll see you on the next video. Bye-bye.